when he freaked out. I'm pretty sure that's the way it
Oh
is.
wait, on Netflix or something. I think I
Yeah,
saw an
we're going
advert for that
Majicbear.
on Netflix. I'm just gonna stop. I was trying to like appease the anime fans. I've probably just pushed them even farther away.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. One day, I'll get my act together.
I wish that guy didn't have you on mute. He'd be like, "Yeah, see, this guy's an idiot." This is why I don't like Johnny
See, now
Boy.
maybe that guy who was dissing our casting earlier, maybe he just hates anime and he's like, yeah, me too. He doesn't even know.
He
he would be agreeing with us right now, but he muted, so he's never gonna know how much we have in common.
Yeah, that could have been your olive branch. The hate for anime.
Oh, that's a boomer. Oh, I really wanted Simple to score that. The first touch to the backward there was so sick. He hit it 10 times harder than Alpine were expecting. Even though they had somebody ready to move onto the backboard, they were nowhere near reaching it.
Yeah, it was actually Majicbear. I was on his cam and I was just thinking to myself like, oh, this is disastrous. It's like you just have to guess. He's coming so fast. It's like, do you go for the for the interception? You try to get the block. It was not fun if you're Majicbear in that situation.
So let's tell you more about 12 Titans. Well, 12 Titans, a lot of the 12 Titans production values were inspired Salt Mine Underground production value just yesterday. So shout out to 12 Titans and creator League of Rockets for inspiring us at Salt Mine Underground to go and do that. And obviously, we are bringing every ounce of that production value to this Space Station mission, Space Station Gaming mission control. We had Benso on the production yesterday, but Smellsworth and I, we know how to fix an overlay. Let me tell you, we can do that as well.
It just takes a half hour.
Yeah. Just we don't do it live. We do it in post.
I'll say what a testament I feel is to like my experience of casting grid with you is that like I didn't freak out once. Everything was busted again, and I just slow and steady, put it together. Didn't even bother me. I'm a grizzled veteran now.
I mean, these are like this is the starter, guys. No matter what happens in the group stage, Space Station they're going to playoffs. What a save by Percy under pressure there. But yeah, we're gonna get playoffs tomorrow regardless. That's where the real games begin. These are the games where we find out what our team's practicing, what kind of form they're in. In a seeding stage of a competition, which is what this is. And Space Station so far look pretty clean. I think at the start Reynolds is a little bit impatient in defense. Ever since then, it's been very organized, and they've been just disposing of Alpine, who are still, I think, one of the teams to watch for this split or for this season. I think come the end of this season, Alpine going to be trying to join and almost joining the top 4.
It's so good to see. I'm loving this new blood, man. It's so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Fun to shake things up.
It's just the new format. It favors that kind of the grindy players, the players who are willing to put that work in. They're gonna get rewarded now.
Yeah, it's great because early seasons of RLCS, you have this protected group up in their Rocket League ivory tower.
Yeah, the 2 starts rule, and the fact that you could play for an entire league and then just have one bad weekend in promo relegations, and you have to go through it all over again. There's no such thing anymore. There is still a little bit of auto qualification, but even that will be going, I believe, after this split. Is that correct? I think Chrome probably knows the exact answer to that question if he's still here.
Chrome, are you here? Or are you setting up scrims?
What
are you doing, bud?
He's setting up the scrim as we speak.
Scrim for the break? The break between
24-hour
games?
scrim schedule. That's what Chrome does whenever he streams. He puts up a donation goal for like a 12-hour scrim.
Hey, Chrome, if you're looking for new tactics, I heard Verge is fining people.
Oh yeah, fining Jory is for having less than 80 hours in 2 weeks, was it? That's a sick defense by Sypical there. Very nice double 50-50. It hasn't worked out in the long run though. Let's check out this pass off the back ball. Very nice from Jordan.
Oh yeah, it's good landing. Drops it right down.
Yeah, you know, we were kind of joking, or we were when Joria's leaked that the fine system from Big Test and whatever. We didn't get any details out of him, but whatever it is, we were kind of, you know, trying to prod him to continue to expose himself.
Mostly because he was like awkward about it.
Yeah, just because he was awkward about it. Not because we think it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
I think it's perfectly fine, to be honest. Ha 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 ha. Fine. Anyway, Alpine might be about to tie this. That goal was the first of the game. Just thought I'd say that in case anybody watching.
The bottom line is we don't know
read.
enough details to say if it's fine or not.
Yeah, what we know just is the concept of there being a fine system for players not playing Rocket League enough. I think that is fine.
I mean, yeah, it's, you know, you can't not work hours of a job that you have.
Exactly. Especially when Rocket League players get paid a lot of money, so yeah, to play Rocket League the game. So
plus, it's one of the key challenges for a lot of pros, especially young ones. So you know, if they're trying out a system to prevent that, makes sense. So
indeed,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're really not trying to stir any controversy. It's just very funny.
It was just extremely funny to hear Joria's reaction and trying to backtrack. But I think it's totally okay. There was a lot of discussion on Reddit about it. I think it's the most commented on clip from the podcast.
so sad. I feel like we're way better than that, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. I don't know.
Turo thinks that a fine system will never work. The players will just AFK.
We'll just AFK. Yeah, you can probably tell the difference.
Collect the hours AFK.
You could probably tell the difference. I bet there's other ways.
I think it's pretty easy to find out if that's working, though. You just like message them every now and again, see if they reply,
and check stats. You can check stats. AFK. You can check MMR.
Yeah, you can
it's a lot of ways to get around that. Hey, chat, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see here?
Game 5.
Let me know. Game 5. Right now, I'm on Percy. You know what I'll do for this last game? Whoever scores, if I'm not on their cam, I'll switch to them.
Okay, that's a decent idea. We're just going to be on direct camera over here as usual. But I of course, I think Space Station should have this, even though it has been very impressive showing from Alpine once again. Space Station have got the class, they've got the experience, and they've got the clutch factor as well. They've shown that they took down the first regional of the last split, they took down the fall major. They know how to perform under pressure, and this isn't anywhere near the highest level of pressure that they're going to face and have faced already this year.
Yeah, guys, I'm on Percy cam right now. I'm just going to do the goal switching thing that I just mentioned here. Should give us, hopefully, a variety of people, unless, I guess, I don't know, the score for the last game was pretty low, so who knows. But, yeah, Game 5 SSG is a proven team.
Sure, even against the very top teams. Arsenal has his flip here, decides to delay it. Percy did well. You know, it's really important that Percy just made some contact on the ball there, however much. He needed to just avoid getting faked out. That's the worst thing that you can do when you are attacking the ceiling play or an aerial play early, or you jump safe from Sypical. I think Reynolds had his back anyway. It's still impressive for Sypical to read that effectively. Space Station running out of boost ever so slightly. Wonder if Alpine will be able to capitalize.
Ball drifting to the center. Arsenal clear, but it gets intercepted by Majicbear. Now Arsenal is going to get another chance at this. Percy went up a little bit late, and this is a scary position if you're Alpine. Majicbear does well.
Majicbear did very well to get away from Arsenal's bump immediately before that as well, just so he would be available for the save. Now Jordan with it, just gradual save to the back post. This is non-stop from Space Station. Double touch boost wasn't there. It's off the bar from Typical. And they get the ball across the line. Not if Majicbear has anything to say about it. He's still saving so many shots with hardly any boost at his disposal.
Oh, that's a weird backflip, side flip sort of thing from Typical.
Yeah, he half flipped out of an initial jump. He decided he wasn't going to get to the ball, so he half flipped reactively.
I see.
I think it was probably the right play. After realizing that he was slightly out of position. Things have calmed down again. For a good while there, Alpine were totally boost starved, and now Space Station are back into attack, but Alpine have got plenty of boosts on most of their players to defend against this.
game of chess here in the left corner of Alpine's goal.
Oh, Majicbear's out of the net.
Uh-oh.
Rattles with the mind game. Oh, Typical just barreled right through him. Well, Typical saw an opening, and he went for it. Didn't work out, but it doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Just barely missing there. Alpine, after having such patience and really holding their goal line so well for so long,
Demo in the net.
just left the net open briefly.
Good stall there by Arsenal. Team get their stuff back together. That's a nice pass from Majicbear.
Wow.
And Percy with the soft shot changeup.
Oh, wow.
Does the trick.
Well, it looked like we were going to be, you know, pretty right for a while there. Space Station Gaming were all over them. And then all of a sudden, Alpine get ahead in this game against the run of play. Space Station got 1 minute and 15 seconds to reply.
It's crazy. We're staying on Percy Cam because he's the one that scored. He's just ruining my format.
Your format has really seen its biggest flaw here. What if the player you're already spectating scores again?
Wow, Percy just typed exposed in chat. Smellsworth exposed. That's crazy.
That was all part
While
of
he
the
was
plan.
playing.
That's a great pass. Oh, I love the return pass attempt there for Typical, but Percy landed in the perfect position to save it. Typical's pre-flip puts him ahead of the ball. It's the middle for Rettles. He's quickest to it. Arsenal to Rettles.
Nice
to the top corner,
save.
Percy. Well, you're on the front row seats over on twitch.tv/Smellsworthless for this one. That was brilliant.
His defensive positioning this whole game, this game 5, has been really good. A lot of other small stuff that, you know, wasn't just stop a score like that one. But yeah, he's been really impressive to watch this whole match. That's gonna be it.
Wow. Well, I stand corrected. Space Station Gaming are trash in Game 5s. Alpine are just too good. Obviously, this is not the end for Space Station, guys. Don't worry just yet. This is a group stage for seeding for the playoff bracket tomorrow. So, more of a practice session for the main event tomorrow than anything else. But seeding will be important. If Space Station perform extremely poorly in this group, they could end up in the round of 16 against a team like NRG, a team like G2. That would be tricky. But for now, they'll have to take but that's pretty much the UK variation. Yeah.
That kind of sounds dreadful.
No, it's awesome. The roving reporters are great. It's
we're going on a Wondamike cam. It's Wondamike, right? Like Wonder?
Yeah, Wondamike.
Yeah, okay. I keep saying Wanda because somebody else.
Not like
that's what I heard first.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Roving reporter in American football is exciting because he could get tackled at any moment. Actually, that's true. I've seen that there's like reporters very close. Ooh, speaking of very close, that was a
team save.
My days.
Tristan to Wondamike. Beautiful stuff.
They get reporters on the very edge of like basketball courts and American football pitches, don't they? They're like, the cameras are practically reaching out onto the field. There's like no dead zone, you know?
In the NFL now, they use a lot of what a nice shot there by Ajax. Wow. In the NFL, they use a lot of like mics on like wires, or sorry, cameras on wires that are floating above the field that are moving around. They use a lot of that.
Yeah. We should get those in Rocket League. Maybe that's what the director camera is actually doing. Imagine if director camera was visible to the players. There was just this big box that was floating around and you could hit it. It would be hilarious. Like, oh, come on, the director camera saved my shots. This always happens. One of the crazy mod guys in Rocket League can probably make that in about 30 minutes. So look out for a video on Lethamber's channel tomorrow. It'll probably be up there. Uncredited. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, they can make the content that fast though. Somebody get on that. Oh, a double pitch. The rare double pitch. It's just as effective as a single pitch.
All right, let's see what SSG's got here out of the backfield. So far, not a lot. Oh, that found its way to the net. Tristan saving that shot from Arsenal. Just a bit of a transition play there. Found the net much more open than United was expecting. Nice pass down there. Yeah. And I think like maybe a bit of a backflip here on the goal line from Tristan. I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, you panicked.
Just
maybe
a bit weird position. Yeah,
positioning was a bit weird. Wondamike had the option to catch that ball in the back wall, decided to play it into the corner instead. I'm sure now he regrets that decision. You know, hitting the ball into your corner in Rocket League away from your goal is usually just giving the other team an easy center ball, and giving them lots of options as well. So you don't tend to see that very often, but sometimes even pros will think that they can get a better hit on the ball than they actually do, and it ends up not working.
Hey guys, I'm sure I speak for myself and Johnny when I say thank you for the follows and subs and whatever. We can't really call them all out because we're live on a broadcast, but thank you very much for the support. The Smelly Boys appreciate it. Is that what
you call your sub squad? Did you just name them right now?
No, that's you and me. We're the Smelly Boys.
I thought you were naming your subs.
I was just about to. No, that is actually pretty good.
I thought. I was like, you should call them the Smelly Boys.
No, you know, I try to stay away from like just all male pronouns and stuff, because like I don't know that I have a lot of female listeners or watchers or whatever, but I'd like them to not feel isolated all the time, so I'll call myself a boy. Maybe not.
That was deceptive. Did you see that specifically?
Yeah.
Faked the pop, flew back underneath the ball, and then flicked it. There's no way that United saw that one coming. SSG have woken up here in this series. Not the best fire shot from Sipical, but in comes Rettles. He's beaten to it. Now Tristan first to it, but good ball chase. Sipical relieving a lot of pressure on Arsenal there.
Your chat is really going to town with this. Smelly human, smelly peeps, smelly people, stinkies.
I like the stinkies.
I like stinkies a lot.
I knew you were going to like stinkies.
Smellsworth.
In fact, we are currently in a Discord channel that's called Uh-oh Stinkies.
Oh, there it is. TB Swift. Uh-oh, Stinkies. Oh man, I hope that Rocket League Red Zone is on us right now.
Oh no, we could be Rocket League's listening. I'm so sorry.
Stinkies, very professional. Very professional.
Are we in big trouble for saying stinky? Oh, I hope not. Those men in the stench.
Anyway,
what a play.
that was, Smelly Boy is what I was calling us. That was like our combo name, because Johnny's Worth just doesn't have the same ring to it.
It doesn't work at all. I mean, sometimes your casting duo just doesn't have a good amalgamation. Like myself and Shogun, there's just not really anything. People have been saying Johnny Gun. I don't know. It's probably the best of a bad bunch, but
Showboy?
Showboy is even worse.
Yeah, it is very weird. It's like, what do you do for work? Showboy?
Oh yeah, we are Showboy collectively. What on earth does that mean?
You guys gonna be on like a weird talent show, or what is this?
Yeah, we have our own show, presumably. Somebody like Showboy.
Oh, Wondamike. Open net miss, as far as I'm concerned. He's gonna wish that he smashed that at the back of the net. Tristan! With great effort.
Done it again. I feel like Tristan is never in the goal. He is what all of my Rocket League teammates always are. They're off the goal line, struggling to get a clear because they just don't want to get inside the goal, like preseason 1 Gibbs, which is actually the greatest position in the world. Like, where would you rather be than inside the goal like preseason 1 Gibbs? You can do anything from there. No shot is unsavable.
It's the way to do it. By the way, chat is doing really well right now. Grim said Johnny's Worth is the guy who brings Bezos' drinks. And Theresa says, and Showboy dances for him.
Oh, you guys are too good. Yeah, I love when I see Twitch streamers complaining that they have, their chats and their communities are to blame. I'm like, it really isn't, I feel like the Throg got me good.
Throg was really good.
I was dying.
We're going on board with Firstkiller. Firstkiller, of course, a top player on Rogue, but also brand manager. Oh, this is great. So it's 1-1, right? It's 1-1, but you know, in spirit,
No,
it's
2-1.
it's 2-1.
That's 2-1. Remember, like the typical save.
Ah, yeah.
The typical save assist, all in one word. Oh well. I mean, Rogue, you know what's coming now. You just deserve it. You know.
Yeah.
Good luck getting invited back to host. I already said my goodbyes. Listen, I already said it's been fun. I regret nothing.
Yeah. By the way,
Oh man.
I think that we are not gonna get invited by Rogue, which is okay.
Yeah, I don't think Rogue are going to be inviting us to do their broadcast anytime soon. And yeah, we have been fired. I've just been informed we've been fired by Space Station effective immediately. No, I'm just kidding. They haven't said that, but
Wow.
They might do. They might. Listen, we're ready. We accept whatever punishment is deemed necessary.
It's true. It's true.
We take full responsibility for our actions.
We'll die for our art.
And if we could rewind time, I would, and then I would do it all over again because that was absolutely hilarious. Oh my goodness, I almost died laughing. Oh, what a goal. The dunk from Taroko.
You get a raise. Shadur says we get a raise. He said also said I peed my pants. Maybe.
Maybe. It's like, wait, what is this? Did I spill my water? How did I get there?
Oh.
Red interview? Oh man. That has to happen for sure. What a goal by Taroko. That was stolen. Dreskly, credits to that joke go to Dreskly in Twitch chat. Top tier pleb right there. Spilled my water only down my left thigh, he says. That's not bad. At least you've still got one dry thigh.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Interview Rattles and ask him about it. Hey, if Rattles wants to come on for an interview after this, we'll absolutely interview him. Don't you guys worry.
Yeah.
We know what you want.
We also love talking to that guy. Every time we ask him questions, we get gold out of him. So yeah, no problem.
Oh, I was so glad when I saw Rattles as the party leader. I was like, yes, this is gonna happen for sure. You know, that's just been a huge distraction, ploy, tactic from Space Station.
That's what I was trying to say. If Reynolds just said no earlier, like I feel like throws the other team off by quite a bit.
The power move.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, how do you spell rogue? So he's like, sorry man, I'm trying my best. Keyboards, difficult. But yeah, First and Friends are looking pretty good in this game. They haven't yet been completely 1v3'd by Typical, so that's a good start to winning a game. I'm just, you know, still so sad that we didn't get to see First and Friends winners. That would have been amazing. That's the only mistake the Space Station have made in the last 2 games, is winning the second one. They should have. Game 3, that was a throw right there. In the script, it was
I like
throw.
that Rogue social media just rolled with it though. That was good. That was smart.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to see the tweet yet.
They said rebranding effective immediately.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, well, once again, to reiterate, guys, this is all in yeah, this is all because we know the you know, Spaceman. We heard Spaceman do the broadcast. We're like, yeah, okay, that'll be funny. Yeah, we know this dude. Oops. I'm trying to find tweet. Where is this?
It's in my chat. Why can't I
Rogue
find
tweet a lot? My goodness.
Pumping out the content.
You know, one more goal for Rogue. Where does that put us? Alpine versus United must be finished by now, because we've made about 10 lobbies with Reynolds renaming them all and Rogue just leaving. Let's see what the result was there. Whoa, okay. United swept Alpine? What? That means that any win here for Space Station means that they top the group, actually.
Really?
Yeah, if Space Station win here, they win the group. Doesn't matter. Rogue start off the day 6-0. Doesn't matter. Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure about that. Somebody in Twitch chat told me it was head-to-head rules. What are the tiebreakers, guys? Is it head-to-head? Somebody in Twitch chat said that earlier, but maybe it isn't. Isn't game differential a tiebreaker? I assumed it would be, but then Twitch chat were correcting me earlier, saying it was head-to-head. I mean, if it's game differential, I think Rogue have got this.
Makes more sense as game differential, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's usually game differential in groups these days. But if that's the case, then Rogue have already won the group, and Space Station are just playing for second, which is also still a pretty big deal. It's head-to-head then game differential. Well, either way, it's in Space Station's best interest to win this, so they finish as high up as possible, get a good seed for tomorrow's playoffs. Rogue are just trying to get this perfect sweep on the group. I feel like the momentum is so important for a team like Rogue, not just for this event, but for others that will follow in this RLCSX split. And indeed the rest of the season. That they've made their transfer this season. They can't go back. You know, they can go back, but they can't you know, make another transfer. They've got to make this work, and they've got to try and keep the good results coming so they can make that work. That's a double commit though. Somewhat open counter-attack for SSG. Typical and able to get it started.
First is up for this, drops it down, but I guess it was Turo that was a bit too far forward. No, it was Tarako, sorry, that was a bit too far forward. So names are going to get confused a lot, I feel, by casters, especially late in the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, if Turo had his full name, it wouldn't be. I think he has to use his full name for RLCSX events, but not for this. Not for the grid. You don't have to use your real name or your real team name. That's the scene today.
The admin said you gotta change it back.
Oh no, not again. We've done it. We did so well there. We were solid Rocket League commentators for about 90 seconds.
Well,
that's not bad.
It's a long time. All right, first is up, looking for the pass. Turo first to that ball. Space Station gains control. Remember when
Spell's in bed right now? He might be. He'd be casting from bed. You never know.
I should be.
You should actually just put a bed in your new office.
True.
And you could cast from bed.
True. A girlfriend would love that. She's like, oh man, it's so great how I never see you now. I went from you know, being in a tiny room with you all the time to never seeing you. This
literally
is
never
great.
seeing you except when you go to the bathroom or the fridge. Oh, what a dunk. Arsenal's done it. That's GG's. And now we have to wait and find out. Have Space Station top the grid or not? Is it head-to-head tiebreaker or is it game differential? If it's game differential tiebreaker, Rogue are 1, SSG are 2. If it's head-to-head, Space Station Gaming are 1, Rogue are 2. I think either way, Space Station, they'll be pretty happy with a, you know, a top 2 finish after such a ropey start to the day. Booter really is
probably. All right, who do you guys want to see me follow on D2E?
Oh, it's got to be Big Aeon.
Big Aeon. Fear the Near.
Got to be Aeon or Spyder. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a game 5, and you could get Spyder here as well. Oh, Bennett is here. He lives in Moscow. He lives in Hungary, though. Wait a minute. Why is it 2 a.m. in Hungary? That can't be right. You forgot to change your watch, Bennett, when you flew from Moscow to Hungary.
Man, have you been to Budapest? Have we talked about this?
No, I've not.
Awesome.
But I do want to go.
Yeah, we should definitely go. It's really great.
Oh, he's in Moscow currently. Yeah, in that case, don't change. Oh, speaking of saving your teammate shots, Aeon, you got a good view of that one.
Yes, that was pain. That was Will Smith's face for sure. Tough to watch.
Ooh.
Budapest.
Look at Arsenal. Arsenal getting bumped onto the ceiling and flying into a dunk attempt there. Saw a great ceiling shot from Arju today in RLCS. What a save by Red Bulls. Well played. Arju paying homage to GarrettG's Season 5 ceiling recovery into ceiling shot. Oh, team own goal from SSG. Sorry to rudely interrupt my Arju shout out.
You know what that means.
Take a closer look at this one.
Get your
These own goals are sponsored by Twitch Prime.
Prime Gamers. Yes, the overlay does need to be updated. What's the series score, buddy?
It is 2-1 to SSG right now.
That's what I thought. Bang. Bang.
Always
Sorry
got to
about
double
that,
check
chat.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I knew that I messed it up, so might as well ask. To make it
time.
right. Arsenal just being a bully to Aeon here.
That was about as close to a full team own goal as you're going to get, though. That, like the SSG lineup where they were having a little bit of a huddle there on the goal line. A little team meeting mid-game. Imagine if, what do you reckon about proximity comms in Rocket League? As in, you know, there's we get the voice comms. Well, first of all, we don't. I would love to hear it without the buffed voice comms. But we get the voice comms in Rocket League improved, and then we get it proximity, so that you can only hear people clearly when they're right beside you. They would be pulling up beside each other and being like, "Hey, I'm gonna bump you!" Way! And then you just drive off into the distance. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting.
As well, it'd be harder.
It'd be really interesting also to see just a Rocket League field modded where like the field is like 5 times longer. It's the same size in every other way, but just really, really long fields.
Whoa! Sorry to interrupt you. Astro just breaking rule 2 in reverse. What on earth was he thinking? They were playing so well too. Now it's all down the drain. It was all for nothing. Comeback is coming.
Doesn't care that he angered the gods. That's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't just left the lobby out of shame. He's still here.
Apparently we forgot to put the auto kick on.
I think D2E have just hit up Singularity. They're like, yo, if you got a copy of that bench graphic, we need it immediately. Mid-series benching about to go down. Who's their subs? Get it and notify him. He's needed.
All right, well, this is shaping up to be a little bit of a stalemate thus far. Besides SSG taking it to themselves, we haven't really seen too many crazy close calls yet.
Yeah, it's constant SSG offense, but no clear-cut chances on net just yet. Clear that the D2E defense is pretty organized. Space Station needs to get a bit more creative or a bit more dirty. I'm sure it's going to be the latter if Arsenal gets his hands on the ball.
Chat, quick question. What do you guys think about the display here on player cam having the stats box in the bottom left? Should that just be cleared out? Should we keep that?
I think a lot of people like that in my experience because it's if they just join the stream, they don't have any other way of knowing who's playing.
True.
In 1v1, it's not as needed, but 3s, people will like it. They're saying in my chat that they like it. Just FYI.
Yeah, what would they know, though? Unless you have both streams open, in which case, thank you for your feedback.
Well, you know, we're in director camera, but we do have the exact same layout as you do.
True.
It does keep changing.
True, but if you're on the same player the whole time, is it just in the way? That's my question.
So time really getting away from Space Station now. This will be interesting. I mean, we did say that we wouldn't mind a game 5, so you can get player cam on Spyder as well. Poor Astro getting left out, but Aeon and Spyder have been the main characters today. There's no doubt about that. But Space Station, you know, they already had the pep talk from Rettles saying, come on, this is embarrassing. We can't be losing the game to these teams. But now they're about to lose 2, unless they can clutch it up at the end here.
Okay, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, Arsenal with a volley and a half. Oh, he's gonna catch
he's got him.
Oh!
That was incredibly close, but it is going to go down to the ground. We're going to have a game 5 here in a 5-game series. D2E actually showing up pretty big here.
All right.
Now, to go into detail on some of their series scores that happened yesterday, because they were swept in the group. They dropped 3-1 to G2 Esports, their only win coming from overtime. They lost 3-2 to Kansas City Pioneers, their only wins coming from overtimes. And then they were swept by Susquehanna Sonics. So you'd expect Space Station Gaming to handle them pretty easily based on those results. It hasn't been the case, though. Space Station had a bunch of attack there with no goals. Bit frustrating.
Game 5 here, folks. We are going to go with whomever scores. If you score, you earn the camera on, you earn the player cam on my stream. So right now we're on Spyder. If Spidey scores, Spidey gets to keep the camera. But somebody else scores, we move it to them. That's how we'll do it for now.
I wonder if Space Station will try to press up as far as they did in the last game. They might decide to back off a little bit more. Oh, what a bounce.
What
oh,
a save!
Aeon. Okay. I mean, I already said he was one of the main characters of this team. Still want to be the undisputed main character, I suppose.
Yeah, beautiful work there by Aeon. I thought for sure that that ball was in. Now he's in trouble, though. Good D. Nice catch by Spyder. Goes up again, passes middle, but no teammates to be found. Astro to the back wall, and Aeon with the shot.
Oh!
Astro bump, and a good save by Reynolds. Oh, and Aeon pops that ball up. I can't imagine that was a shot. That was so off. It had to have been a pass on purpose.
Some great defense by both teams, really scrambling on the goal line.
Far ball
Desperately
over
trying
to
to keep
Spyder.
this at high. This is proving to be a tough challenge for Space Station Gaming. D2E are pretty real. You know, no huge defensive blunders since that one in game 2 where Spyder just left the net wide open for a whole bunch of time as third man. But can they keep it up? This is where Space Station shine.
Some defense there from Spyder. Gets the demo on Reynolds. The ball gets through. Aeon catches it. And now SSG is trying to work it out of the backfield. Reynolds into the
Remember to
corner.
minimize your Discord, by the way, Matt, in case you didn't already.
Okay. I'm doing okay for
FYI.
frames, personally.
So yeah, somebody says in my chat your stream's freezing. So I was like, okay, I bet
Really?
that's the Discord thing. Yeah. Betting on it.
Not dropping any frames.
Yeah, I don't drop any OBS frames either. It's just like actual Rocket League. Maybe it's fine. Hopefully it is. So we've got, you know, ideally many more matches to cast here tonight. It would be a huge upset if Space Station drop in round 1.
Okay. Starting to get...
Word up as a solution, Matt. He thinks it's because you're not partnered yet, so you get the worst servers from Twitch. Guys, you all need to go to twitch.tv/Smellsworth. We got to get him partnered so we can get a better connection.
It's also if somebody doesn't have a good connection, because I do stream at a high bitrate and they don't always give me options because I'm not partnered. I don't always have connection options. So, anyways, apologies to anybody that's trying to enjoy my stream but cannot. At least you can still enjoy the silky smooth sounds of my voice through Johnny's channel for now.
Yes.
Well, Aeon making an offensive play here, really nicely broken up by Reynolds. This is starting to become a bit tense. This is certainly for more marbles than yesterday.
Yes, for all of them. I mean, this also will impact seeding. Grid is an event that does not just impact the seeding of future grids, but for RLCS regional events as well, as far as I'm aware. So a key match here for SSG in particular. But what a huge opportunity it would be for D2E to get into the top 8 for this event, just with 1 win. Lose 3 times in the group stage yesterday, win once, and you're into top 8. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Arsenal into the middle. He's accidentally pinched it high. Not the touch he was looking for.
Spall's in the corner here. Sipical's on it, which is scary if you're D2E. Sipical with possession of the ball anywhere is really scary, but especially in that corner. We saw him sink some nasty angles from the corner yesterday, and of course throughout the last split. All right.
Space Station have almost gone 10 minutes without scoring. This is proven to be quite difficult to get past this D2E lineup. Where are the where's the aggression from Space Station we're so used to seeing? Where are the mind games? It might just be a bit too simple for them. The passing has definitely been lacking as well. It has to be a bit more confusing if they're going to get past what clearly is a well-organized and an effective defensive line of D2E.
Spyder had an opportunity on that last drive, but just didn't expect the ball to get through, and of course, that's the one time that it does get through cleanly. 8 seconds left. The ball is now flying into the G2E half. D2E, excuse me.
Oh, wow. Aeon almost had it there. Arsenal with a clutch save, though. And Rettles has a chance to get a second touch on his air dribble. Runs out of boost, and into the ground we go for overtime. 1 goal to advance into the top 8.
All right. Arsenal setting this ball down here. Nice pass. Oh! Just barely missed the Rettles and Sipkel connection there. Spyder off the ceiling. Does get a touch on it, but Arsenal stops the ball from making its way through. That would have probably been pretty dangerous for SSG had he not gotten that touch. The ball pops out. Oh, nice touch from Spyder. Takes it off the wall and now off the ceiling. Has his... Oh! Oh, no!
Spyder just an inch away from sending Space Station out of the tournament. What an attempt that was. And SSG have hung on. Still, D2E piling on the pressure. That was such a good save from Arsenal, though. My goodness. And he had, you know, the great coverage as well. Even if it wasn't a shot coming in too high, he's just in the perfect position. Arsenal coming in for a high block. Spyder will knock it clear. And again, sent into the SSG half.
Yeah, both teams, I think, feeling this pressure right now. Neither doing a lot of dribbling out of the backfield or maintaining possession. A lot of big clears, looking to relieve pressure and hopefully be able to take action off of it. Okay, now this is a dangerous position for SSG. That flick doesn't go the way that Spyder wants it, but gets another touch on the ball. Bump on Sipkel in net. If they can get that ball to the center, there might be an opportunity, but play has moved on. Ooh, nice bump from Spyder.
Follow-up came in quick from Rettles, but
Astro by himself.
He's at the center of everything, and nobody's back. Arsenal wins it for SSG. Oh boy, they had to work for that one. Z2E played well, and it will be Space Station advancing to the quarterfinals.
Wow. Yeah, GG NRG there. That was a tough one to lose if you're Space Station. Feel like you're, you know, playing really well, and then you lose on a, you know, a low 50-50 like that. It's tough.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's definitely rough, but I think it was more important for NRG to win that than Space Station. Space Station took game 2 pretty comfortably. They had a lot of chances in game number 3, so they're going to feel pretty good about that. I think looking at the way the games have been going, Space Station will still fancy their chances. They're still going to be feeling confident. As long as they're feeling confident, especially Arsenal, he's talked about this in numerous interviews. When he's feeling good, he doesn't lose. So, you know, he doesn't lose series. You know, games maybe, but they must be still feeling pretty good about this. Not going to be feeling too happy about what's happening right now, though. GarrettG to Justin. The OG combo still working as ever as it always has.
Yeah, beautiful pass initially from Justin straight down to Garrett, and then nobody on the backboard, at least not in time, to stop that.
Yeah, Garrett and friends really showing up here against Space Station Gaming. Garrett, the other player from all of our team demo ranked questions on our weekly podcast that everybody wants to team with. Whenever we ask players from all over the world, from, you know, all regions, all teams that have been on the podcast, all the players, and we ask them, who do you want to team with out of NRG if you could? I think everybody has said Garrett up until this point. And that is, you know, a team with Justin, who's probably on his day the best in North America. Squishy, who's probably the most popular player in North America. Everybody still wants to team with GarrettG, the 8-time RLCS LAN boy. Would have been 9 had it not been for COVID.
We can only wish.
All the LAN boys. Oh, Rettles sneaks it in. Now, we were pretty far away from this one, but Rettles got nice and close. Justin turns to challenge side on, beaten to the punch, and Squishy's rotation just a smidgen too slow. 1-1, Space Station back in it.
We are on Justin cam over here, and It's actually pretty refreshing.
Ooh.
Turns out he's a very good player. What a save here by Arsenal. That ball is so close to going in.
Yeah, Justin is just phenomenal to watch. Justin, do you get Astral vibes from watching Justin play? Oh, what a touch. Rettles with a second touch to the end of the air dribble. What a time for SSG's newest player to show up. That is a 1v2 right there. Huge plays by Rettles.
Yeah, I do get Astral vibes. I think a little less APMs, not quite as frantic and frenetic.
Yeah.
Still a lot, and also just, you know, insane mechanical creativity. So yeah,
that's true. Astral is in his own world when it comes to how frantically he plays. But you know, I've got to say, of all of the NRG players, even though Justin is, I'd say by far the most mechanical. Justin for me is still best mechanics in NA. Oh, but I was gonna say Garrett's my favorite to watch because this guy, he just always positions so beautifully. Oh, that's a sick air roll, flying backwards to get in the right position, and then air rolling up into the ball. Oh my.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Got ourselves a tie game. Nice pass to Justin. What a save from Arsenal. And that ball gets knocked up over the bar. Moves any chance from Justin putting that one in the back.
Yeah, that was just crazy. What a save from Arsenal. The fact that he managed to knock that ball into a position that was impossible for NRG to immediately strike on target again really just shows how good of a save it was. Fake from Squishy. Justin with the back pass to Garrett now. Rettles. Been the man of the match so far for SSG. But, you know, that save from Arsenal certainly got him in the conversation as well. Justice misread this, but luckily Squishy hasn't.
Play interrupted by Arsenal. Now Sipicle's up for this. Hits it to the side, and Justin's looking to pass it down to a teammate, but Arsenal applies quite a bit of pressure. See if Squishy can get rid of this. He does. He does do well with it. Now, Arsenal has demoed Justin Cam.
Ooh. Wow, well, that was a bit of a risk for both teams, but it almost paid off for NRG. Squishy, last man back, charges the play, and luckily for him, the shot was right at him. But at the same time, shooting straight at a goalkeeper who could be charging you is risky in and of itself, so it's a gamble for both teams, and nobody getting punished too hard.
Oh, what a save, Rettles. And
once again as well. This guy, what a game he's having. Squishy's going to try and get the ball past Sipical and fail while doing so. But he might get another chance here. Rettles half clears. It's off the bar. Sipical just waits for the bounce and then sends it towards the halfway line. What defense for Space Station Gaming. They've not been tested this much in any of the games before this one.
Oh, nice 50-50 there for Sipical. The flick towards the net doesn't quite go in. Rettles with the follow. And now Sipical passes infield to Arsenal. Oh! That ball gets kicked into the backfield, I think, by a rotating Sipical.
Yeah, this is a fast-paced game. So many challenges are flying in quickly. At any moment, we might see a 50-50 result in a goal, result in an open goal. We are seeing so many commitments from last man back in the play for both teams. Now we get a bit of calm before the next storm. Will it be another overtime? NRG took the overtime in game 3. It looks like that's where we're headed. Oh, well, all of a sudden, just I say that, the net was briefly open for Space Station, but Arsenal gets it clear. Into overtime we go.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was it for sure. Suddenly, that net was open. All right, Rettles on the dribble here. This is huge for SSG. They need this win. They're down in the series count, and they don't want to be on match point.
That was such a big play. The demo immediately after the kickoff gave SSG a chance, but Rettles didn't really do too much with it. I wish he could have that one back. NRG won't even have the option of giving it to him, as we are in golden goal once again. 30 seconds from into overtime, I should say, not remaining.
Nice
Great
flicker.
flick from Arsenal. There's the challenge from Justin. It's infield now to no one, and Garrett gets it clear.
Oh, good beat by Sypical. That ball is going to fall straight down. Squishy with the squishy save. His namesake save coming in handy there. Now the pressure is building in the SSG backfield. That ball, Reynolds gets to that ball before Justin. I can't believe it.
What?
Gets it again, almost gets the score. But now it's a 2v1 on Arsenal, but he does well. Early challenge saves the day.
Oh, dear. I mean, out of all the flicks that Justin could be making in a 3v1, I don't think that was the one. I think all he had to do there was slow it down a bit, let somebody go for the bump, and he would have had an easy goal, but Justin decided to go for the solo play with teammates alongside him, and it has not paid off. Space Station still in the game.
Nice interception here by Arsenal. Reynolds playing it off to the side. Justin patrolling the backfield, picking up small pads. All the big boosts are taken. He's now alone in the net. Oh, he gets bumped. Sypical.
What?
Is gonna put it in.
What?
Overtime win.
Oh dear, Justin.
You know, we gotta show him
It
what's
looks
what.
like Envy versus G2 could also be headed into a tie series. The other side of the bracket, top 4 in NA, looking like an even more clear top 4 than ever after this.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh my.
He's gonna make it in. Oh, Arsenal. Great pass here from Reynolds, and Arsenal put some power on this shot. I think Justin, his wheels maybe fall off the edge there a little bit early.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that backflip was on purpose or not. I was on Garrett's cam, and Garrett was definitely out of position, so Justin had to save that.
It was just really good placement by Arsenal, I would say. Justin was expecting him to shoot that into the top right corner as we were looking at it, but instead Arsenal slowed down the shot. It went behind both goalkeepers for NRG, managing to catch them both off guard. And although Justin got a touch, he had so much forward momentum that the touch actually went into the net anyway. So let's see how NRG will respond. That's a great pass.
Oh,
Garrett's hit the post.
Garrett never misses. What happened?
That looked like it may have been an open right-hand side of the net as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it was open. It was open. I was like,
yeah.
I shoot these. I make these. Garrett is gonna feel like he should have put that one in the net.
Well, they get the open net this time. Justin collecting Garrett's pass. That's the, funnily enough, not the combination that's most famous for this team. A lot of people might expect Garrett to Justin to be the 1-2 punch combo that always knocks you out for the Garrett-Justin duo, but it's usually the other way around. In fact, historically, what a save by Squishy. He's actually landed as well, and he's going to get the next save. Even getting bumped in the middle of the play, still staying relevant.
All right, man, Garrett is just switching that ball cam a lot. The adventures in player cam continue. What a banger of a shot from Arsenal. Justin keeps it out.
Oh, the infield pass is wide open. I don't know if that was just a greedy shot there or, you know, a confident shot to the top corner, but I expected the infield pass to be undefendable.
It certainly looked like there was no way that they weren't going to score there, but they did find the way. The one way. Yeah, there's probably a couple ways, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, don't worry, I can come up with some more. Put me in that position, I'll give you a list. I can give you a top 10 ways to miss from that position. Oh wow, what is going on here?
I don't understand.
This is brilliance from Arsenal. I mean, nobody expects this slow-mo air dribble bump onto your goalkeeper. Justin was probably looking at Arsenal thinking, what on earth is he doing? But it was just a flying distraction so that Rettles could have a free shot.
Justin off the wall. Rettles an intercept. Drops it straight down. I don't know if he meant to do that. There are probably better ways to deal with that ball.
Yeah, I believe he just didn't want to center it, so went for the stay in the corner play and ended up hitting it just a bit too far off the wall. It's a very small margin for error. But luckily, it was awkward enough. NRG couldn't do anything with it.
Right. Justin with the mind games. Garrett centers that ball. Arsenal quick to get the clear. And Justin passes it right back. Yeah, not that juicy.
Oh, dear. Not
demo
so
after demo
either.
right now.
Well, let's see if Justin will get his juice back. He's maybe he still has the juice, but he just lost the straw. Let's see. Still hasn't found the juice. He's way off.
That was a banger of a shot, but unfortunately not the accuracy he needed. Nice save here by Sipical.
And notice how effective the ball chasing is. So here comes Justin, and there's no missing that one. There it is. Another splash on the goal line. The infield passing, extremely impressive for NRG. It was Garrett to Justin for the first goal. Nice squishy to Justin. And even from that range, not so juicy Justin buries it with ease.
Now it is 2-2. Series is all tied up. This is a pivotal game. Oh my God! It is officially
a pivotal game.
It is officially 2:40 in the morning. Apologies, chat.
Oh, surely.
Can't speak anymore. Arsenal drives this one home. SSG is coming alive. This is pivotal.
Pivotable goal there by Arsenal. Off the pass from Sipical. 3-2. I'm going to say the same thing I said in game number 3. I think NRG need to win this. I've seen the heads go down too many times when they're up against it, and SSG are probably the most annoying team for them to play. You know, the frequency of the demos starting to increase again. In game 3, they disappeared for a while. Not so much. Now the reset saved by Garrett. That is Garrett's preferred way to save flip reset shots. He doesn't like to pre-jump them. He just sits there, tries to react as fast as possible. It's worked off. It's paid off this time.
Garrett off the wall, gets the shot middle, but nobody there to finish it up. It's broken up by SSG quickly. Now,
oh dear.
Garrett looking for that pass, but Justin just turning around a bit too slowly for it. I don't know if he had the boost available. Ruddles onto the wall.
Yeah, he pivoted a bit too fast, I would say.
Yeah, it's not a very pivotable situation.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think a goal was coming from this position. It looked like this was quite a calm defensive play, but Arsenal couldn't get on the end of it because of the bump, and Justin snipes it top corner. Looks like that bump, in fact, caught 2 players. We saw Arsenal and Sipical both forced out of positions.
Yeah, this is proving to be just as pivotable as I said it was going to be.
You did say it would be a pivotable game. You know, the more I say it, the more it sounds like the real word.
It does sound right, but it's just this is not.
It rolls off the tongue.
You want to say pivotal, not pivotable.
Oh! Yeah, pivotable sounds so good though. It's so much more fun to say than pivotal. Final few seconds. Will we get another overtime? It's been 2 overtimes in a row. Game 3 and 4. Both teams getting 1 apiece.
Oh, Justin getting dangerous with this. Arsenal is up. Garrett's on the back wall, but SSG was in a position where they could probably do something with that.
Yeah, Garrett did really well. He just guided that ball down to the floor to make sure that SSG would not get any more chances on net. Squishy. Perhaps looking for Justin to fly ahead of him there, but Justin wasn't interested. He will be interested in moving in on this one. So are SSG.
Oh, Rettles so quick.
Squishy cleanly. Look at that half volley wall clear by Justin though. It's from one end of the pitch to the other, hitting the back wall before the ground.
Oh, what a save.
SSG, they are there for it. This is tricky stuff though. NRG with some thunderous strikes in overtime.
Justin with the fake jump there, a bit of a mind game. SSG is still defending well. Arsenal shuts down Garrett's campaign. Squishy onto the backboard, and now Sipical's got control of it, gets the ball through, and now Justin's on the back wall. Sipical trying to get it around him, doesn't succeed in that. Arsenal's going to try and waste some time and figure out how to get this ball around Justin.
Yeah, he wanted the 50-50 as well. You know, a 50-50 in that position for Arsenal against an NRG player who has more boost than you, you'll take it. Because he's not got any boost. There's no real play on for him. big demo by GarrettG. Now the knock on forward, but it's defended well by Rettles.
Garrett chased Arsenal in the corner there, but Arsenal got to the boost before him. Rettles trying to bring it over the top. Arsenal misses the pass center. Typical still in control, though. This is a dangerous position for NRG.
Oh, my.
Everybody goes, but no one is in position from SSG to take advantage.
Welcome
still
to
overtime, 3-3.
It's the grid bronze edition all of a sudden.
Oh,
that net's open. No third man for SSG, but it's a post to the rescue.
Oh my Garrett. For the wrong reasons.
Is this an RLCS lobby? What on earth just happened? Did we get teleported into something different? It's starting to look like it.
Be nice, Johnny.
That's true. I need to be nice. We've got 2v2.
Will they obey? No.
Oh, squishy. No respect.
Oh.
Wait, did he just
leave
that one after a delay?
He half
Maybe. It seemed like he was committed to it. I wonder if that came through comms, if somebody told him, nah, get out of that, because I think he looked pretty committed to it, and then suddenly he decided against it at a really random moment. It wasn't like there was a big clear coming in and his team needed him, or he could do anything in the play. You know, sometimes players leave it when the ball comes at them. Oh my goodness! The posts are winning this game.
Whoa, okay, this match is looking a little bit sloppy right now, but the tensions are high because this is important. It's 2-2 right now in the series. Whoever wins this goes up to match point, and the volatility that we're seeing between these two teams, you know, it's anyone's game at that point, anyone's match at that point.
You know, the funny thing is, you know, you guys probably already want to go clip that and send it to Squishy and it, you know, ask him why he's being so disrespectful. That really, the timing of that makes me think that Garrett and Justin were like, oh, no, we don't want a 2v2 Typical and Rettles. Get back in here. Get back in the game, Squishy. Why would you leave us in a 2v2 against Typical? Because, yeah, it was so odd that he left it after looking like he's going to commit. So I think it's a good idea that he didn't commit to that. I think Space Station, Typical Rettles would probably win a 2v2 against Garrett and Justin. More often than they'd win a 3v3 against a full team.
Sipkel's up. This is NRG absorbing a lot of pressure right now. The pressure sponge.
And welcome to stream, all the viewers coming in from the NRG fake mission control. I know you guys have decided to leave after seeing the pure disrespect coming out from them, and that you no longer are fans of NRG. That's fine. We welcome fake mission control viewers just the same as real mission control viewers.
Submission control incoming.
What an overtime. Oh, that was a big chance. Squishy didn't have the boost to get around it. Rettles chases it down. Justin wanted the bump on him, but Rettles is just mind gaming everybody. He's just motionless and he's got past 2 without moving. How many more can Rettles dribble? He's got past 3 players.
He almost did the whole team.
Yeah, he actually did do the whole team, but Justin recovered and saved it. That would have been a 1v4.
Arsenal. It's getting weird over here. Oh, SSG.
I'm deleting Squishy's team profile sign. Oh, that's amazing. You know that's a true fan if they have a Steam profile sign. They subbed for that. Oh my, the mind games. Are you kidding me?
What a save from Garrett. We are at double game time right now. Nice pass to the wall, or pass to Typical on the wall.
What a match. You know, we're having a little dig at NRG there, but boy, are they fun to watch play Rocket League. Garrett denied by Rettles, who's stepping up here. I've got a sneaky suspicion Rettles is going to be at the center of whatever decides this game, for good or for evil. For the goodies or for the baddies.
Squishy. Bringing possession down from the wall. So, looks like he won the race to that boost as well, putting SSG in a tough position. Nothing materializes, but Garrett has been patrolling in the backfield. Now Rettles is on the ball.
Great ball chase by Squishy, though. Rettles eliminates the third man. It's Justin back to make sure Typical can't move in on the play. 6 minutes overtime. Typical can't get it past Justin. He's putting the entire SSU lineup under immense pressure. Anytime your first man can get a win on the play, it is really, really bad for the rest of the team behind you. You're just turning it into a brief 3v2.
Arsenal.
Now here come SSG. NRG's defense just as good as it has been all day.
Squishy's been doing a really good job of cleaning up the ball on the wall. Oh!
Oh, what? Justin, surely it is 4-3.
Wow.
Justin, the goal scorer in overtime. What an immense overtime it was. The fact that Garrett's shot hit the bar might have actually been favorable because that was looking like a save waiting to happen. Justin's shot completely unanswered. What a game. You know, I'm gonna call it though. I could easily see this going to game 7. I've got SSG winning the next one.
Yeah.
If the run play continues going the way it is, NRG just hanging on.
Reynolds was 6 saves in that game.
Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't more. I feel like there was more there. You know, not saves, but blocks on attacks.
Yes. Yep.
Even before those saves were allowed to happen. But for the most part, it was NRG having to, you know, sit back and just absorb ridiculous pressure.
Yep. And here we are in the lobby, waiting for James Bot again.
Waiting for the entire NRG team, actually.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Mum Spaghetti over there. The palms are not ready for the next game. Gonna go dry them off with some. What do you reckon? Do you think they're towel boys? To dry the controllers off with towels. I wonder if anybody just plays Rocket League with a towel on their controller at all times.
I don't know. You're saying towel with a lot of disrespect in your voice. Like, you have a problem with towels, or?
No, I love towels actually.
Okay.
Yeah, towels are great. My girlfriend, I was when I met her, I went to her apartment. I was like, "Why do you not have any hand towels?" She's like, waste of money. It's like, "What do you mean? What do you dry your hands with?" She's like, "Nothing." Absolute savages.
Just walking around with wet, dripping wet hands.
Yeah, walking around with wet hands. I can't believe this. But yeah, I'm a big fan of towels. I think that would be probably my top choice for drying off sweaty palms and controllers, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. So
I know Jesse.
Have you cultured her now, by the way? Have you reformed her?
Yeah, I was like, well, I know what to get you for Christmas. She was not too excited by the prospect.
She's like, yeah, I would like other things, but okay.
I was like, nah, trust me. You don't need a Louis Vuitton bag. You need a hand towel. You need hand towels for the bathroom, the kitchen. You're going to have a great time. And you know what else? Oven gloves. Didn't have oven gloves. Wow. They were using the dish towel as oven gloves, actually. It was extremely dangerous.
Yeah, that's a recipe for some burnt fingers.
Yeah. Oh, burnt fingers are actually just the worst thing as well. Why would you take that risk? Oven gloves cost, they're you know, so cheap compared to the pain of burning a finger.
Oh, wow, that was a close one there. One of the
Jesse does still use a towel. Can we get some Jesse emotes spammed in chat if he still uses a towel to dry off his hands between kickoffs? A little you know, hand washing Rocket League trivia here. Does anyone in chat know the player who goes to wash his hands, like, basically after every single game? I'm talking wash his hands. If we have anyone who knows this in chat at this hour, I'll be very impressed. We do! Smithlar with the correct answer, Sebadam. Sebadam does. He washes his hands a lot. Oh, wow, mind game. GarretG just looking like Season 3 Garrett against Flipside here. Oh my, that is disgusting. Ruined them. Arsenal and Rettles, get out of here. 1-0. Maybe NRG can take this in 6.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now, but as we know, SSG does like a good fight. And they were looking pretty hot in that last game, so we'll see if they can make the comeback happen. It's only 1 goal between the teams now.
That's such a huge goal, though. It may as well be a goal and a half, you know, because of GarretG's mind game. That must still be in Rettle's mind, in Arsenal's mind. Actually, I think Arsenal can probably forget about it a bit quicker than Rettles can. Rettles is like, okay, give me the ball. I want to fake Garrett. I need immediate revenge.
Oh, as long as he gets it, it's all good.
Speedy by Justin, though. NRG looking good right now. Rattles wanted to bump onto Justin there. It wouldn't have mattered because Garrett was there for the cleanup anyway. Only 2 minutes left. It's not going to be a 12-minute game at this rate like the last one was. Oh, wow. Do you see what Rattles attempted here? He went past the ball to the side wall to himself, then to the corner wall to himself, and NRG respected him to hit it. They were not ready for that miss to come in towards typical 1-1, just like that. SSG back in it.
Well, quick beat there by Garrett in midfield, and Justin is up, but Rettles breaks up that play. See what Squishy can do here on the sidewall. Going for bumps.
Another 12-minute game pog.
Looking forward to going to bed at 8 a.m.
At this point, you might as well just stay up. What's the point in sleeping? We've had 3 overtimes in a row, so odds on for another one, definitely.
Oh, what a shot.
Cheeky.
Yeah. It was hard to deal with by NRG. They did get lucky that it was a crossbar shot.
Yeah, NRG always lucky. Feels bad. Pure luck. Imagine winning a world championship just because you're lucky. At least that's what K-Dog told me. 1-1. Minute left. NRG just need a goal to win this semi-final and advance beyond the team that have been their nemesis this season. Meanwhile,
Rettles.
we will have a goal at the other end. Rettles is still showing up huge in the business end of the series.
What a strike. Had some power on that. Justin with the pass to center on accident there.
I have a really good idea of what Rettles' comms was when he went in for that ball. Just looking at Sipical's reaction as Rettles flew in behind him, I can safely tell you that Rettles' comms was mine, and it worked, but NRG have got a quick response. Squishy dunks in a second one for them.
Oh, this is painful. Kind of sloppy there by Arsenal.
Wow, what a lucky goal for Squishy once again. 50-50 goal. Can you believe it? The luck that this team need.
Yeah, the thing about 50-50s, the thing about 50-50s is they're completely random. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, there's actually a hilarious clip from Sizz losing a 1v1 to Dapper at Gold Rush 2 where he's like, yeah, 1v1 is just all about kickoffs and stealing boosters. It's not really about player skill, and he's deadly serious. It's one of my favorite clips ever, right? Fresh off a loss. Like one in chat if you know the one I'm talking about. Oh wow, that's open. Rettles with the pop on. Oh, no way!
Oh my goodness, how did this happen?
He just cleaned out the defense. Garrett wasn't rotated back yet. Slater, once again. NRG's worst nightmare. Rettel. He's back.
Greatest play of the night by Rettel.
What a play by Rettel right there. Right, can they clutch? Can they close it out though? Sorry. NRG trying to send us into a 4th consecutive overtime. Justin unable to do it.